Okay, so cosine squared x minus 1 is sine x.
Yeah, actually, is it cosine squared x? Is it positive or negative?
Oh wait, it's backwards, never mind. Yeah.
Could you not make the negative sign for x?
So I guess we should start off by writing
Could you not make the negative sign for x?
Oh yeah, so it'd be negative sine squared x?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so negative sine squared x. And then plus, I guess just rewrite tangent as sine x.
Okay, plus tangent squared x. Okay.
Would you separate it again like last time?
Yeah, you can separate, which is just distributing the division. Yeah, because technically this is sine squared x over sine squared x. It's just like, this is essentially a common denominator, so we can just split it up and make it into an adding fractions problem.
Well, I guess tan squared x is sine squared x over cosine squared x. So those would like cancel out to 1 over cosine squared x.
Yeah, exactly. I think a clear way to write it is sine squared x over cosine squared x times 1 over sine squared x, right? So we're multiplying by reciprocal, or this is the same as dividing by sine squared x. Okay.
So I guess the left side cancels out to -1.
Okay.
So it's -1 plus 1 over cosine squared x.
Yeah, what's 1 over cosine squared x?
Oh, so it's -1 plus secant squared x.
Okay.
And secant squared x minus 1 is tan x squared x, so yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the identities. That's one of the other Pythagorean identities. Do you know where all of the Pythagorean identities come from?
Sine squared x plus cosine squared x equals 1.
And how do you get the other ones with like secant and tangent?
Reciprocal ID? Or, no, you would... Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the. I usually don't remember the other ones because I know how to derive it from the original Pythagorean identity. All you do to get the ones with secant and tangent is for secant, remember secant is divided by cosine, right? So you can divide everything by cosine squared.
Oh.
And then what do you get from that?
Tan squared x plus 1 equals secant squared x.
Yeah. And then you just rearrange that, right? So put the 1 on the other side. So that's one. That's kind of how I remember doing it. And I can do the same with what's it called? Dividing by sine squared, and you'll get the other one, which is 1 plus. Let's write it here real quick. You divide by sine squared x. Right, you get 1 plus cotangent squared x equals cosecant squared x.